Hey, it's Miss Lady T. Just dropping in to songs on. Phil Collins, don't care anymore. I got this pointed across the street because, of course, the cops. City cop, an undercover cop, the next city over cop just went up the street. And the other night when I was up a little bit more than usual, it's like 12:30 and I was up about 2:30. When I'm on my days off, my sleep's a little messy because I'm used to getting up, way early. It's okay, still got my sleep. And on my last video, I was just like, let me turn this down. I was just like, oh, there's a cop and there's a cop again. I counted them. They went by my house at least every hour and a half. I counted 4 times they went by my house. And then the one time it was in the morning and they actually went around in a circle, and it went around my house twice within like a half hour. And I'm like, what, are you trying to catch me standing at my door smoking a cigarette or what? I'm like, really? But yeah, I was laying down a little bit today because it's cloudy. Had some breakfast. Tree service, climbing, hoist truck. Yeah, you're climbing. You're climbing, and this is why I know I'm doing good. I laid around to about noon or so. Confirmation. And I'm like, I got stuff I need to get done today. Got a little bit done yesterday, running around today. I'm just like, here's some stuff I need to do around the house. I'm doing some laundry and stuff, and leaf blowing my driveway, and flower beds out. Stopped halfway because I didn't charge the battery. Got to charge. You got to recharge. I guess that's very significant. That's why you get days off from work. Recharge. Stalker. He's been by 2 or 3 times. And he's like he's talking. So there's people talking about you. He's got a yellow hood on. Abundance. Just get ready, because you'll see it's the darkest before the dawn, I believe. And they do not want you talking. They don't want you speaking of faith. They don't want you speaking of blessings. They don't want you speaking of how you've accomplished so much, starting with so little. And trust me, you can always have less. I'm not claiming that. I'm more. I'm accepting and claiming more abundance, more blessings, more positive outcomes. And they're sending people out. Be careful. They're sending people out, these old friends, these old karmics, these old exes who just want to stop your shit. And my video I did last time, I told you I talked to my ex. You know what happened since I talked to my ex? I missed a day of work. They shorted me a check. Shorted me about $100 on my check when I got paid. Nothing good comes of it. Nothing good comes of it. And I should know better. I guess it was nice for a second talking to an old friend, but there's a mask. When I see him, there's a mask that is placed, and I can see more through it now than when I was with him. When I was with him, it's like, no matter what I know about this person, it was like I see him and it's like he could do no wrong. And it's just like we started over again. And I'm like, I ain't going through that shit again. I ain't going through that hell again. And the day, computer love, there's a new love entering your life, and they do not like it. This new love, it might be karmic, but they're raising their vibrations slowly but surely. I've been shown shit that is just amazing, and I can't describe it any other way. They know you're getting blessed. They know you're getting abundance. They're going to do everything they can to stop you. Don't let them. Keep praying. Keep your spirits up. Liftgate services. You're being lifted. You're being lifted. There's so much information I get out my front door. I wouldn't have to go anywhere for a week, and I would get so many downloads. When I'm at home, I get downloads. When I'm at work, I get downloads. People you meet, I get down. And trust me, I am made aware of karmic people that come up to me. Maybe they don't mean to be karmic, but you feel that in the energy. There's bangs, and there's somebody's drinking a lot. Somebody at work the other day smashed a whole like display of wine, and the whole part of the store, one side of the store, it smelled like alcohol's anonymous or something, and they just backslid and drank it all. Somebody's drinking a lot. Had a dream yesterday. It was a vision. It was a dream, but it was a vision. It's so weird and twisted. So, as you know, I lost my 2 dogs this year. Miss you, Diesel and Sabrina. I know they watch over me. It's just 2 more spirits to add to my spiritual family, you know. But had this dream. I'm gonna put this out for a minute. And I was in this like townhouse. And in this townhouse, there was a couch. And till I get my bed straightened out, I usually sleep on the couch. I sleep on the couch with my animals, and that's where we sleep. Going into the bed situation, but it's getting taken care of today. Anyway, I sleep where I sleep. I get my sleep. So I'm taking my nap yesterday. And I'll let YouTube play on, and it went into one of those, you know, Zen type things, or what, you know, soft music or whatever. And I started dreaming. I was in this townhouse, and I was laying on the couch sleeping. And behind this couch was this big white deep freeze. And I don't know the significance of this, but it's messed up. And I'm sure as time goes on, I will figure out the rest of it, what it means. But I'm sleeping in my dream on this couch, and I hear dogs barking. Arr, arr, arr. And there was like a big dog and a small dog, and that's when I had a big dog and a small dog. And it woke me up when I was sleeping in my dream on this couch. And it was cloudy. It was kind of a dark, kind of a townhouse kind of thing. It's weird because I know like the kitchen was here, living room was here, upstairs was here. You go up here and there's a bedroom and another bed. It was the weirdest place. I don't know if I've ever been in a place designed like that, but in my dream I could draw it out on a piece of paper exactly how the layout of the place was. Maybe I'll see it one day. Maybe it's just telling me things that where this person's been. But I'm laying there and I'm woke up by these dogs barking, and it's coming out of this big white deep freeze. And you know, people put stuff in deep freeze to keep stuff frozen for a long time. Maybe they're trying to freeze you out. Anyway, I hear these dogs barking, a big one and a small one. And then I hear a bunch of other little dogs whining and crying, and I'm just like, in my dream I wasn't excited or upset. I was just woke up by these things making noise behind this couch where the deep freeze was. So I wake up and calmly I'll walk upstairs down this dark hallway into this room where I see I'm like way high and like I'm elevated up. And there's this person laying in the bed, and it was a female. And I know this female, I'm not gonna. I love. They don't want you to have love. But you're gonna get love. Anyway, in this dream, this mattress had no sheets on it. It was like a dirty mattress. And this female was laying in there all covered up. She was alone. And this person is a part of my family. I'm not saying her name or saying what part of my family this person was. But she was in this bed, rolled up in a blanket by herself. And for some reason I had a chair with me, like an old office chair, and I was trying to carry it into this bedroom. And I'm just like, hey, these dogs are barking in your deep freeze and whining around, and they woke me up. She didn't wake up. She just laid there. And then I took the chair that I was holding, I took it out in the hallway and set it in the hallway. I'm like, well, I'm going to put this chair out here. And then I walked to the bedroom, another bedroom, and then I woke up. And I'm like, I know things pass away when they get older, and both my dogs were, you know, pretty old, 14 and 15 years old, maybe even 16. But they didn't pass. They suffered a little bit before they passed because one couldn't eat. I finally got, you know, he would eat, but they just didn't get nutrients. I did everything I could for him, and I'm the one that made the decision to have them, took them to the vet and had them, put down because they would suffer. And when older pets, get old and they don't pass on their own, sometimes we have to make that decision. There's my nose. But in my dream, these dogs were whining and barking, and I'm like, but this dirty mattress with this female on it that is part of my family, it's just like, wow. It showed me a few things, and they're not great things that it showed me. And it's just why people make these decisions that affect their health, affect their peace, affect their prosperity. I know good enough not to talk to my ex because nothing good ever came of it. Being, saying you're lonely, you just need somebody to talk to, and lowering your standards to the point where you're going backwards instead of forwards. And maybe forwards is foggy too. Confirmation. But Spirit will reveal to you the right path. And as much as I'm like, oh, this is the way this is, and I'm like, no, maybe it's not. And then, things happen, and I'm like, no, I just wait and be chill. Don't go off on your own and try to speed things up. Divine timing plays a part. If you speed it up into your, like, I want this to happen now, you could run into a bunch of extra shit. And love is a big part of it. Love is a great thing, and they do not want you to acquire it. And the first thing you got to do is love you. Love yourself so you're not dependent on this guy over here or that guy over there. Oh, I think he likes me, or I think he loves me, or I love him. You can think on these things and don't dwell on it to the point where it's at your detriment, to where if something didn't come of this relationship or something didn't happen with this person that you think you might, be in connection with, didn't happen the way you wanted it to, or maybe it's not time for it to happen. Maybe there's things they got to get right. Maybe there's things you got to get right. I was made aware of some stuff. It overflowed my heart. It joyed me. But I know it's not time yet. And as much as I want this right now, just the funniest thing, now I'm nowhere near pulling me back. I'm nowhere near being walking down the aisle or having a boyfriend for an extended amount of time or living with anybody that I'm even considering marrying or whatever. But a dream I had was just walking down the aisle and different things. And yesterday I had a weird thought when I was out running around. And my birthday's not till like Monday. Today's the 20th. It's like 4 days or whatever away. And there's this one particular place that I like to go. It's in the next town that has the best birthday cakes. And most of the time, if I want a birthday cake from there or something, I would go pick it up, and my mom would give me the money for it to have this birthday cake, and we would celebrate it on Thanksgiving when all the family would come in. Well, as you know, my mom's in a nursing home, and I don't see much of gathering anywhere for Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's something else you got to get through. Christmas usually kind of brings me down because my dad had passed away 25 years ago now. And it was like December 10th, December 12th, something like that. And Christmas, it hurts me a little bit because I got to feel I'm healing that. And last I think my birthday and Christmas, I don't think I was with anybody. I don't think I was with family. I was kind of sad because I wasn't with a boyfriend, or I wasn't with a family members, or we didn't gather for anything. Actually missed Christmas because of a misunderstanding. Anyway, I was sad last year. And when I hear Christmas music, I know it's supposed to bring you happiness, and it's a part of me that has to heal. And it's healing, and it's better. But I wish and hope for a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful birthday. But yesterday I had a wild hair, and I'm like, I'm going to go to this cake place and get me my own little birthday cake. And I might post it on the thing or whatever. I didn't put any candles in it. It was just $20 birthday cake. It was cute, chocolate. Their icing is amazing. It's just amazing. Don't eat too much of it. You're just not supposed to indulge in, over sweetening things and stuff. It's okay. It's your birthday. As far as I know. I don't think it's my real birthday, but we ain't gonna get into that right now. this is the birthday I've already always celebrated, right? So I went to this store yesterday and talking about love and all this stuff and getting married and all that. I've never seen so many wedding cakes in my life. I mean, this is November. I mean, usually weddings are held in the summer months and maybe even the fall, whatever. Wedding cakes in the window. When I walk in, my nose is running again. Wedding cakes in the window, and I walk in to get my birthday cake or whatever, and just whatever pre-made cake they had, and have them put happy birthday. Call it whatever, but it was like, oh, I can get my own birthday cake. I'm so excited. Big wedding cake, like, display in there. And it's a cake place, so they're going to advertise wedding cakes and stuff, because cops are leaving now. Let's watch. It's just, I don't know what that other car is. It's totally black. I think it's an undercover car. But I went and got me a birthday cake. And every show and every little thing I was watching yesterday on TV had cake. And it was a birthday party. And there was balloons that says I love you on it. And all this stuff. And I'm just like, cake everywhere. That's a sheriff. What is that? That's undercover. I ain't never seen that cop before. You know, cop cars look whatever in your town, but that was a different. I had I ain't gonna say my city. I'm sure people know, but they just pulled away. They don't like it that I'm up moving around doing stuff. I love you too. I love this song. Every time I see it, I'm just like, I love you too, whoever you are, wherever you are. This song is the best. It makes me dance and it makes me so happy, and sometimes I'll even tear of joy because I'll know this love that I'm going to be getting is going to be the most amazing love I've ever been involved in. And I'm not sure exactly who. It gets me choked up. Sorry. Anyway, that was my dream. Cops are watching ya. Somebody that's in your family maybe is not maybe doing the best, not have the best intentions for you. And I hate to say that about anybody's family member because we love our family, you know. And you try to have unconditional love, and you guys can get in fights and stuff, but you still love these people, you know. They've been in your life all your life. And you can't imagine them trying to hurt you. But it's Miss Lady T. Like, share, subscribe. I'm going to listen to my love song. It's the best song. It's Wrapped Around Your Finger by Post Malone. I just love this song. And it's kind of like being in love and then getting shot back down to earth because it's like, it's not time yet. Maybe this isn't the right person, but love in general. Who would ever want to just give up on love? I don't care what you've been through, who's hurt you, what's hurt you. Who would ever want to give up on love? I won't. I know I won't ever. I will go to the ends of this earth to acquire it, to attain it. Oh, I love you too. My cat loves me too. Anyway, I have my cats and I love them and they love me. Oh, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. I love this song. Anyway, Miss Lady T, like, share, subscribe. Comment down below. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for watching me. See you soon. Bye.